Hey guys, almost done with the semester. I can't believe it. Everyone's done a wicked awesome job, so congratulations. This week I'm going to talk about terminating clients. I have ended a session with one student. He is in, let me think real quick. He's in first grade, and we got him at the beginning of the year. Him and his sister. His sister is in third grade. The other intern met with his sister, and I met with him. So I ended sessions with this student about a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago. But it was my first time ending sessions with a client, especially a student, like on a more professional level. So I prepared him 3 weeks in advance, and I still think that was not enough time, but it was kind of like, okay, we decided that, he no longer needs our services. He's doing really well, and we were only going to meet with him like a month after we decided. And so I took about 3 or 4 sessions preparing him. And then our last session, we went over feelings. I gave him a notebook with like a feelings chart in it. And I wrote him a note in the notebook. And I also taped a little army man in the notebook because he was so obsessed with playing with the army men in sand. We did a lot of like sand play. And so he really liked that, and the notebook can be something for him to draw in, or if he wants to write. But he can draw in the notebook. He can bring it with him to his dad's, which he doesn't really like going to. And he can use the feelings chart to let his mom or his dad or his sister know how he's feeling, because that was a big thing working on with him was uh, expressing his feelings and communicating those with his. He's with his mom and his sister often. His dad lives, like, he has to take a plane to see his dad. He doesn't see him uh too much. So really to his mom, especially because he hears his mom and dad arguing over the phone. And so he had told me how he feels. And so this feelings chart that I gave him, I taped in his notebook. He can just, you know, unfold it and let it and show his mom how he feels, which however he's feeling. And it doesn't have to be negative feelings. It can be if he's feeling good. Um, so I was a little nervous ending the session with him, because I had to tell him, you're on one thing, like, you're doing so well, and I'm really proud of the improvement and all of the progress that you've made. But then, it's this is our last session, and it's come to an end. And I might see you in the hallways still, and I'll say hi. And your our door is always open if you need to or want to come say hi. So I don't know, I just he's in first grade, so I think that he didn't fully understand, but I think that he was also a little sad because he really liked meeting with me and going to the counselor's office, and and playing, like, with first grade. It's a lot of play therapy, or with any elementary school kid, but so it's so much different from a first grader to a fifth grader. Fifth grade, you can talk to a little more. Even second and third grade. First grade is a lot of, I did like a lot of play therapy with him. I did a lot of collages with him, and so he really liked doing that. So I have only seen him once since, in the hallway, and he gave me a high five. But yeah, just wondering if anybody else has had to terminate clients, specifically children, and how that went. Um, the only other thing that I can remember, like, kind of terminated a client is, when I got out of college. So this is 2013. I worked at an after school and full day program. I was a site manager, and I was this one student has been in the program since she was 5 years old, and then she aged out. She was at my site when she aged out. And I've only been with the with that agency for 2 years. So she aged out at my site when I was the site coordinator there, and she knew it was coming, but I kind of me and the staff like helped prepare that day for her, and it was like a super emotional day, and I think that's the only other time that I've really been prepared to terminate a client, I suppose. But even at that, I just got out of college, so I wasn't super professional or anything like that. But yeah, I would like to hear everybody else's thoughts if they have terminated clients, again specifically kids, and some tips for next time. Because I actually, in about like the end of January, I'm gonna start easing back on a little girl that I'm meeting with right now, and we're actually gonna end sessions with her. So yeah, that's my video. Have a good rest of the week, guys. Thanks.